Netanyahu's UN speech sparked chaos as thousands walked out, raising urgent questions about international support for Israel. But here's where it gets controversial. Will broadcasting his address to Gaza help or harm the hostages? This moment, marked by defiance and division, highlights the deep fractures in global politics. Let's break down what happened and why it matters. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu delivered a fiery address at the UN General Assembly, vowing to finish the job of eliminating Hamas in Gaza. His speech, which included a QR code linking to a website detailing the October 7th attacks, was met with immediate backlash. Scores of delegates left the room before he even began speaking, a rare show of dissent in a venue typically dominated by compliance. The speech was also broadcast via loudspeakers along the Gaza border, a move critics argue risks escalating violence. The controversy deepens when you consider the broader context. Netanyahu's remarks came as the world grapples with the humanitarian crisis in Gaza, where over 50,000 children have been killed or injured. A senior Hamas official defended the October 7 attacks, calling them a golden moment for the Palestinian cause. "We waited for this moment for 77 years, he said, framing the conflict as a turning point for global justice. Yet, his refusal to accept any responsibility for the suffering in Gaza has drawn sharp criticism. Meanwhile, the international community faces its own moral dilemmas. France and other Western nations formally recognized a Palestinian state at the UN, a move that further isolates Israel. U.S. President Donald Trump, who has vowed to block Israeli annexation of the West Bank, proposed a 21-point peace plan to Arab leaders. However, regional leaders pushed back, demanding assurances that Israel would not seize territory. This delicate balancing act underscores the complexity of resolving the conflict. The human cost of the war is staggering. In northern Gaza, 15-year-old Majd al-Shagnobi survived a shrapnel wound to his face. Enduring a harrowing journey from the morgue to an operating room in London, his story, like so many others, illustrates the relentless brutality of the conflict. Yet even as relief efforts struggle to keep pace, the scale of destruction remains unmatched. The debate over Netanyahu's speech also raises ethical questions. Should leaders use loudspeakers to reach Gazans directly, risking their safety? And what does it say about the international community when powerful nations prioritize political posturing over humanitarian aid? As the world watches, one thing is clear. The path forward is fraught with challenges, and the stakes have never been higher. What does this mean for the future of Gaza and the Middle East? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Are we witnessing a new chapter in the region's history? Or are we repeating the same patterns of conflict and division? The answers may lie in the choices we make today.